Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm playing a little bit of Final Fantasy XI on the private server CatseyeXI. Okay, and we are doing a little tutorial on a solo Ophiotaurus. I think it's the monkey. I don't know what it's called. Anybody else pronounce this? Is it Ophiotaurus? Oh, okay, whatever. So here on CatseyeXI, this is going to be more difficult because you are unable to use trusts. Your trusts will be despawned. So I'm going to go over a few job options that will allow a solo. I'll do some gameplay, but this is for Rhapsodies of Vana'diel mission 19. Okay, pal. So that guy died. He's out of here. So he ran away. Hot tips. So we're gonna pop it next. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I am a Galka? What? I don't know, I'm debating, fellas. I'm normally an Elven. See, maybe Galka has the hit points to survive since I have the alt now. You know, he can go mage, I can go Galka, so we'll see. I don't know. Put comments down below, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in your behind. Okay, let's see. So one of the jobs that I know is gonna ace it for us is gonna be the Puppet Master. So Puppet Master is super strong on the server. You know, you set up your tank puppet. We'll look at that real fast. You know, just Valor Edge stuff, and then you're gonna be stacking fiber optic auto repair, armor plates, and then some strobe and a haste maybe. And this will solo it for you. So this will be the go-to. So what I'll do is I'll have Medkit pop it, warp out, and then I'll solo it on Pup. Here we go, buddy! Okay, so we're gonna activate. We're gonna activate. Okay, get out my puppet, and then the maneuvers you're gonna want. You're gonna hold basically fire and light. So 2 light, 1 fire should be good enough. Let's see. We'll get a fire maneuver up and ready to go. That way it'll provoke right off the bat. Okie dokie. All right, I think I might have to watch a cutscene or something. If I do, we'll skip it, and then we'll get right to the fight. Okay, there's a cutscene. Okay, edit video time. Go. Hiya. Oh no, here we go. Okay, that cutscene was super fast. Warning! It even tells you, warning! Your cap is at 50, will despawn your trusts. There's 2 notifications there. Alright, here we go, pow! Okay, so let me switch over. Okay, get him. Hold on, there we go. Okay, deploy. And then fire maneuver. And then light maneuver in 10 seconds. So, this is going to be the fight. Pretty simple. I'm going to warp Medkit out of here. That way he doesn't get credit, so we can try other jobs. Go, Gerb, go. Okay, so get out of here, pal. I'll see you later. Wee-woo. Bye-bye. And then once your pet has hate, you can melee a little bit. Or you can just get out of the way. I think it does an AoE attack, so you may just consider just getting back. But it does like some AoE petrify stuff. I think it does like a ground pound move. As you can see, we're slowly whittling down the health. Is Medkit leaving? Get out of my face. A goodbye, sir. I'll see you later. So with the geared automation, this is gonna be the easiest. This is going to be the easiest fight of your life. You could basically go AFK. So, get ready to go. I may put this on like 2x speed or something, because we're just going to watch the auto basically do nothing. So just keep your maneuvers up. Your 1 fire, 2 light, and away we go. Okay, so we've been going for about 4 minutes now. The pet has a little bit of hate at like 80%. I'm going to go ahead and start meleeing to speed up the fight. Otherwise, it's going to take like 20 minutes. So, I did sub Dancer. That way I have a little bit of healing. You could bring some oils for the pup, or for the auto, because it will petrify your automation, and that takes, I don't know, 30 seconds to wear off. That's not necessary, right? Just keep up your maneuvers and you should be fine. So I'm going to try to skill chain with the pup when it does a weapon skill. I'll use one of my own weapon skills. That way we can speed it up just a little bit of fight time. Fight night. There we go. Chimera Ripper. We'll go ahead and use a Raging Fists. Go. Make a little skill chain there. Kapow. Okay, 25 damage. Perfect. Are you Chris Bassett TV from YouTube? I am Schneedles. I'm currently making a video, sir. You're on TV. Schneedle. Oh, okay. So yeah, you want to maybe get yourself some range for the AoEs, but I am /dancer for the cures. I'm going to heal myself. Let me think here. It's under waltzes. And I'll give myself a little bit of a cure. Okay, but you can see how it's going. We're down to 30%. Fight's been going on for 7 minutes. I don't know, a few minutes. So yeah, expect to take 10 minutes to solo it. But it's super smooth, pretty easy. Pup's going to be the go-to. I think we could also do it on... we're going to try Dragoon. We'll do Beastmaster next. So that'll be a possibility. Thank you, sir. And then we'll try Dragoon, maybe. Thank you very much, sir. And then maybe Paladin. Maybe Ninja. I think there's a limited job selection. I do remember the very first time I soloed this was on Thief. And the HP crystal over here, you could actually run back over there, click it, and it would fully refill your hit points, magic points. So basically any job could solo this. Cheesing. But they fixed it. Darn it. They fixed the cheese. I'm waiting. So if you do have, there's an add-on that shows like your pet, hit points, tactical points. I have that turned on. It's in the launcher. But it will show. So when it gets up to 1,000, it usually weapon skills. And then so you know about what time to plan to skill chain. I'm going to try... Okay, so we just used Ripper. So let's go ahead and grab Raging Fists again. That way we can make a skill chain for 25 damage. So I do think they capped some of the damage on the fight. They modified that you can't do more than 50 per hit, I think. But it made it way more vulnerable to DOTs. So if you put like Bio, DO, or that wouldn't work, but Bio or Dia, Poison, any of the Choke, Burn, Frost, those are supposed to do extra damage. So that's something to think about. And 3, 2, 1, blast off. And then I'll go make a switcheroo. We'll make a cut, and I'll switcheroo. I may actually help Schneedle over there. He's asking for a hand. So, yeah, we help him out real fast. And then we'll make a swap. We'll job swap it. We'll try Beastmaster. Try Beastmaster next. There may be a little more prep involved with that. I think I'll need some foods. And, something else to make the pet live. 1%. Yeah, that's lame. My 50-50 Raging Fist. Get out of here, buddy. And okay, here we go, Dad. There we go. Nice. Okay, boys, gonna make a cut. I'll see you in a second. Bloop. Alrighty, gentlemen, I'm back. Okay, so we've got Beastmaster on the menu. A few things to note. I'm going to use the sheep. So we're running the high-quality Melodia. And then you want to grab the level cap appropriate food for your pet. So we're going to reward with the Delta. Other than that, let's call him in at 75 so we get some bonuses. On this CatseyeXI server, the more charisma you pack in, the more powerful your pet is. So you want to stack charisma stuff, gear, potion, food, and then when you call Beast, you'll see you get like a bonus. So there's two options, right? You can call Beast, which, you know, I do the pet raising on the server, so my call Beast will actually have bonuses. But you can also do the Bestial Loyalty, which calls the Beast but doesn't expend the pet jug. Use that for your high-cost jugs like the Cactus and the Grasshopper. Okay, so I've got the sheep equipped. We're going to call him in. So I'll stack my Charisma gear, call in the sheep, and here you can see Charisma provides Lemodia with a 21% bonus, and then since I used Call Beast, has attack and defense. This is all through the pet raising system, so look on the wiki about that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna, I think I'm ready. Here we go. We're gonna call in the Beast. We're gonna get Medkit to pop it, and then he's gonna run away or hide. Okay, here we go, buddy! Pop it in, pal. Okay, here we go. Okay, he's dying. Can I not target the monkey? Here we go. Get in there, pal. So let the sheep get some hate. We're gonna have a lamb chop to pull hate. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, so Medkit, you can log off or get out of here. We're gonna run you out of here. Get on out of here. Now let's just log him off real fast. That way he doesn't get credit. We can keep doing this. Whee! Okay, we're gonna let the sheep get up there. You can see the sheep's kind of taking some damage here, so we may have to keep an eye on our reward. Alright, so we're gonna start whacking on it. Whacking it! Alright, chop it, buddy. Oh my god. Okay, I may need to stay at range for this. What? Medkit pulled a hate from resting. Okay, time to reward. Oh, there you go. Okay, so he's logged off. Okay. Let me see. Okay, we'll do another chop. Chopperooski, buddy. What are we doing here? Can I not? I'm out of range. What? Here. Reward myself. There we go. Okay, why is my pet not doing enough damage here? Okay, this could be a problem, boys. There we go. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Rough business. Here, we gotta fix this. Shh, quiet you. There we go, okay. I'm dying. Holy joinkles. Okay, so we gotta really watch hate here. Okay, hate management is gonna be a thing. I can only use my ability when I'm like right on top of the pet. That's odd. And then my reward is in 28 seconds. So you probably go through a whole stack of stuff. Seems like the pet's taking a beating here. I wonder if you could sub White Mage, maybe use some Dia or something. But we're going to make sure that we've got plenty of hate on the pet before I auto-attack. And then basically going to have to use reward on cooldown. There we go. Okay, and then reward. So if you stack Mind Gear, that improves your reward. You can also find reward enhancing equipment I think some of the level 71 job-specific armors. There's some axes from Amul Jaw's bird or whatever. Your relic and your artifact also help. But since we're 50 cap, I don't think any of that really matters. Alright, let's see. Get chop up. Miss? Oh, I should have ate food. Oh, we still got time. What am I thinking? Okay, so with Puppet Master, you don't have to eat food. With Beast Master, rewards in 30 seconds. I should probably eat some food. Let's do... Bean Daifuku gives your pet accuracy and defense and haste. A little late to the game on this one. Holy schnoikels. You gonna die. Alright. Oh, it's not looking good. There we go. Okay. Why is that pulling hate? Get out of here, buddy. I'm actually gonna need some of my own meds. Oh, it's because it's only doing 50 damage. That's why. The 50 damage cap really limits your pet's ability to keep hate. Because it's not doing any damage, so it doesn't keep hate. Gross. So I'm gonna need to... I have some medicine in my pants. I think I'm gonna drink this right here. So another... You might want to buy stuff from the book. If you had... I cannot use potions... Oh, shh! I used the charisma potion. You could give yourself... from the book, refresh. And then you could cure yourself with, like, regen... I think if I kneel, I'm going to take hate. I need to get back. I'm going to... so 7 minutes until I... Okay. This is a rough fight. Alright. 7 minutes till I can use a potion. And reward pulls hate. So I'm going to die here. All right. Yep, okay, goodbye. Okay, so Beastmaster is gonna be a no-go. I just don't think, since you can't technically do over 50 damage, you can't really make the pet tank. Okay. All right, next. Alrighty, gentlemen. Here we are over on Blue Mage. A little bit of prep work. Or excuse me, Dragoon Blue Mage. So I'm going to try Dragoon Blue Mage, and then the spells that I'm setting. Since it is going to be a level 50 cap, I'm not sure what gets removed, but I do run Sprout Smack to trigger the Healing Breath, Cocoon for the extra defense. We're going to be running Healing Breeze and Sheep Song for auto regen, and then we're going to need to bump up our hit points as much as possible since we won't be able to trigger the Healing Breath until 25%. So we need a high base HP threshold, and then I'm going to stick on Wild Oats because that stacks with Sprout Smack to make Beast Killer, and Ophiotaurus is a beast. So hopefully that procs a few times. Other than that, we're just stacking in some stats, so that's some strength. I'm not even sure if that'll get deleted or not. But we've got some strength, buddy. Okay. Then we're going to buy some stuff from the book. So, so let's buy a few buffs, right? We're going to try to give ourselves the best chance possible. So field support, I'm going to do both the regen and refresh. Refresh will help know, if we're spamming heals, which I don't even know if we're going to live that long. And then region, and then we're going to do protect and shell. So refresh, region, protect, shell, and then the salted fish. So the fish from the book gives you defense and hit points, I think. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to see how it goes. We're going right into Failure Town. Let's see. Okay, yes, let me over here. Okay, we're gonna... This is taking forever. Thank you. Then shell, and then also a hot tip. Hot tips! If you do use your sanction as an ace character, sanction, exclamation point, sanction, you can give yourself food duration. So we'll get a double bonus. We'll get an hour-long food buff from the books. That's nice. Okay, field support, yes. And then one hot thing that happened last update was you are now able to... Salted fish. You are now able to sell directly in the field. So with the chef command anywhere as an ace character... Oops, I gotta say it first. Say it, don't spray it, buddy! You can now sell all your garbage wherever you want to right now. Get out of my pants. So that's huge. You don't have to go to town to make sales. So big. Okay, let's run over there real fast. I'm gonna speed up the footage or something. Wee, wee. All right, here we go. I'm gonna give this a shot, see how this goes. I'm ready to go. All right, get over here and spawn it, pal. We got our food, got our buffs, got our stuffs. I think this is about as good as it's gonna get, so let's do it. Oh, I'm on Blue May. Oh my god, use the right macro set. What are you thinking, pal? Okay, Dragoon, yes. Okay. And 25, I'm not even sure what my hit points are gonna be. I think I won't be able to heal to like 200 hit points or something. Ugh. I need to be a Galka. Alright. Spawning, go! The Petrify is gonna be gross. Oh, I have 1,100 hit points, so that means I could potentially heal myself at, like, what are you doing? I should have built TP first. You can also build TP. Okay, so we're gonna spin him around so he's not attacking the Wyvern, or he is. Okay, my Wyvern's gonna die. Alright, get out of the way, pal. You hide over here. Okay. I should have built up some TP! What are you thinking? Because if your Wyvern dies, then you're dead. Perfect. What do I have? Do I have access to Pentathrust? I do! Good. Right, slow and steady. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna back myself up to the wall. That way the knockback effect isn't annoying. My Wyvern's gonna die. It's dying. I think there is an item that you can get from like a ISNM fight or something that gives you the ability to add region to your Wyvern. Wyvern sack or food sack or something? Okay. Alright, let's pop up Cocoon. Let's not. I'm petrified for 20 minutes. Minutes? 20 seconds. Ugh. Uh-oh. I can't Spirit Link. I'm gonna drink some spirits after this fight. Ouch. So when my hit points hit the orange, then I'm able to heal. What was I gonna do? I already forgot. Out of range? Oh, that's right. Cocoon. Or die, I guess. I mean, it's not hitting terribly hard. But I just can't build any hate here. Alright, let's see if Pentathrust... My Wyvern's actually doing more damage than me. buddy. I'm stunning. What? So I want. Does it have like a hate reset? When it does that move? Wonder if you. Well, you can't burn it with samurai either. It's 50 damage per tick or whatever. I guess I need to hate on me, please. What if I spam spells? Maybe I should have come, no. There we go. Okay, healing breath working. Nice. Okay, we may have a... Look, my wyvern's at 15%. Alright, let's see. Pentathrust, go. I'm pentaing. Ouch. Okay, didn't even hit that hard. Oh, God. Oh, gods. There's first person mode. There, that looks better. My wyvern's gonna die. The question is COP 8-3 against the 4 soloable. Yes, it's totally soloable. Okay, my wyvern died. No! Alright, let's call him in again at full health. So you may want to wait for your timer to be down. There you go, because it's a 20-minute timer. So that's also another strategy. Calling your wyvern, wait 20 minutes. That way you have a second wyvern that can come to save you. We're at 60%. And I should have plenty of hate on the character now, I would think. Wonder what is my threshold 300 hit points? Pentas only do 50 damage. Lame. There you go. So like 320 or something. I'm gonna try to keep Cocoon up. What? I can't cast spells. Hiya! Alright, we're jumping. The only thing that I'm concerned about, is if I get petrified with hate, I won't be able to do I won't be able to take actions. I'm sorry, Miss Actions. That shit is real. Okay. There we go. So 350. Okay, I can heal at 350. And look, my wyvern's taking hate. Get the flunk out of here. I should set up a macro for. Do I have Pentathrust? Oh, I do. There's Pentathrust. Okay. All right, we're doing it, Jimmy. Okay, it looks like Dragoon is definitely on the list for yes. Beast would be too if you could. Is there a different pet that holds hate better? I don't think any of the pets have like a move that's like provoke. It's all damage related. Like you do lamb chop with the sheep to pull hate, and then so its damage is your hate tool. But if you have a cap on the hate, then you're out of luck, Chuck. Uh-oh, ow. Oh, I gotta get Medkit out of here. He's gonna win the fight. See you later, buddy. Go to Juno. I'm dying. Okay. Wonder if, yeah, no, never mind. So you can't do more than 50. Like, my weapon skills aren't even worth it. What's my normal attacks doing? You're hurting my, uh-oh. Yeah, my normal attacks are doing 50. Okay. Well, let me think here. You know what we could do? Before my wyvern dies, I could 2-hour real fast. Because I won't have another wyvern for 16 minutes. I need to get under 350. I'm dying. Okay, panic thrust for 50. It's so lame! There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to need to heal myself. Okay, and then I think we're going to have to 2-hour here. Okay. Alright, get in here. Perfect. 50. Alright, so I may have just tossed the fight. Wait, I have access to the potion. Alright, I can drink this potion. What else do I have in my sack? Let me see. Okay, I think I've got, I got an elixir too. Let's grab that. Vile elixir, sure. We're winning this if we gotta throw 100,000 gil at it. Oh my god. This is the worst, buddy. We'll put up cocoon at least. So yeah, the damage cap is really nerfing any kind of hate tools. Drink it. It's only going to give me like 100 hit points. Oh my god. Okay. So this really isn't practical. I mean, I guess you could, in theory, go around and open all the blue temporary like kill a bunch of stuff in this area. And then get the temporary items. So you get some TP wings. Well, that's not going to help. You get some, they said damage over time does extra damage. Maybe I should sub black mage or red mage. Do I want to use this? I think this is like 50k. Let's see. Oh, I could, do I have access to the wild... Nope, I don't have access to... Oh, I could cure myself with pollen. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, buddy. I think Puppet Master is going to be the only way you can easily... Because it's like brain dead. It's a brain dead strategy. You just put the auto on it and go to sleep. Okay, we got it down to 20%. Oh, all right. All right, next. All right, fellas. All right, Paladin is next up on the list. Let's give Paladin a shot. Paladin Dancer. We're going to do the same strategies before. We're going to buy all the buffs from the book. So you're going to want, you know, Protect Shell, Region, Refresh, and then the defense food. So I'm going to buy all that stuff, and then I'll see you over there. Hiya. All right, here we go. Is that your Mario? It's me, Marius. Get in here. So the strategy is going to be basically the same. Like, push yourself to the wall, to the window, to the wall. And then, just going to let the paladin do his thing. So with both healing abilities, right? You can cure yourself, defensive stuff, and then dancer healing. You should have some pretty good self-sustain. Okay, so I'm gonna warp you out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Woo woo. Here you go. Hang out over here. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay. So we do have Cure 3s. That's about it. Oh, out of range. Oh, that's lame, so I haven't been attacking the entire time. Okay, jerk. Yeah, get over here. What are you doing? And I do have access to Sentinel. Yep, so we'll use Sentinel whenever it's ready. And then some of the dancer moves. So it hit me for 3 with Sentinel up. Now it's just going to be a slugfest. So I think I'm going to try, maybe we'll keep a Samba up. Drain Samba. That way we'll be recovering a little bit of extra HP with our melee attacks. And then other than that, I think the strategy is going to be cures and TP. I'm not even going to use my weapon skill. I'm just going to save TP for heals. And it's going to be a slow and lethargic fight. So you just cure 3 when needed. And then... Is it... Curing Waltz. Okie dokie. And then make sure you keep pushing yourself in range. Can I back myself up to the tree? That knockback effect is annoying. There, here, stick to the tree. There we go. Alright, boys, we're gonna fast forward. This is gonna take forever. Look at the time, 7:14. Okay, we're gonna see how it goes. It'll be a real slow fight. Okay. Alright, fast forward, go! Snip, snip, cut! Alrighty, gentlemen, look at this. We're down to 34%. It's been 20 minutes? Oh my god. So I will say, Paladin's definitely doable. I did cram myself in this corner of the tree. That way the knockback move stops annoying me. But there's the crystal, there's the tree, there's the portal. So just jam yourself into those root configuration. Other than that, right, we're just using Sentinel on cooldown. And then switching between curing Waltz and Cure 3. And all you're doing is trying to keep your hit points topped up. When it hits you with Calcifying Claw, that'll petrify you for like 15 to 30 seconds. So you're unable to act during that time. But other than that, if you just keep your HP topped up, it should be a slow and simple fight. I'm going to guess the fight's probably a 30-minute fight if you're soloing it. I can't take this any longer, so I'm going to warp out of here. We're going to change jobs and try something else. Okay, hiya! Gentlemen! Okay, here we are back over on Warrior. So I thought, you know, the Paladin strategy works. You just have to sustain. I imagine Warrior and Dancer mains would also do good. So for Warrior, I'm throwing on a shield and a single-handed axe. The strategy is going to be to pop Retaliation. Wait. Nope, can't do that. So we're just going to see. We got the defense food. Same buffs from before. You know, defense food, protect shell, regen. And then we're going to save our TP for healing ourselves. Try to keep ourselves topped up that way. Okie dokie. And it's a war of attrition. You're going to have to make it a long time. All right, here we go. So I'm going to... Come here, you. So provoke him. Get over here. We'll jam ourselves in this corner. Follow me. And then... Thank you. And then we're just going to whack at him. We're going to whack it. We're going to whack the monkey. Here, come here, closer. Oh, I'm going to position myself better. Get over here, buddy. Alright, he's being difficult. There we go. So let me cram myself into this tree. There we go. Okay, I think I'm all set up now. And then, since I'm /dancer, I have access to... What? My warrior... The warrior is actually taking less damage than the paladin. That's funny. Can I jam it into this tree root? Then we're just going to save TP for Curing Waltz 1, I think is all we have access to. Okay, Waltz, yeah. So we're just going to Cure Waltz. And just keep yourself topped up, so spam that. Pretty easy. There we go, do I need help? Only mentally. I'm alright, thank you very much, sir. Let's see how this goes. I don't have access. What are my other abilities? Defender. I wouldn't recommend using Berserk or... I mean, you could use Aggressor, I guess. I wouldn't use Defender. I wouldn't use any abilities. We'll just keep it as it is. What am I hitting for? 50's the cap. 30. And we're just spamming TP to keep ourselves alive with the region. Alright, what's the time? 44. Woo! Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna follow this strategy, and I'll check back in when we're a little closer to see if this is viable or not. Oh, gentlemen, it's getting dicey over here. So, a couple of things that I've learned, right? Okay, we're doing the warrior strat. It doesn't appear that my shield's really blocking anything. I'm not getting any TP back from blocks. I don't see any blocking happening, so that may be an option. Remove that shield. I would say keep Defender up full time. We're close. We're like 13%. You'll also want to make sure to build TP beforehand. So if I would have had 3,000 TP, I would have like a reserve to recover. So I'm been playing catch up. After if you get unlucky and he does several back-to-back calcifying claws, which petrify you, you're unable to act for like a minute. So that can be rough. If you get several of those, gonna be rough business. But other than that, I think it's totally doable on Warrior if you get some adequate prep time. You know, you get some defense food, you get your protect, your regen, and then you fully stock up on TP before you pop. And there's another claw. This may finish us off. So the claws can be particularly annoying. You know, he gets extra aggressive under 25%. So I think this may be it, but it's close. It's going to be real close. If you get a little bit of luck during the fight, shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, I think I may swap out the shield, because that doesn't appear to be doing anything. Normally, the shield gives you like the Fencer ability, and it gives you shield mastery, so you're supposed to be getting TP back when you block, and then Fencer would give you increased critical hits, which I can't really tell if that's working or not. So, 8%. So if you did have a potion, right, you could potentially use the potion here. Oh, might as well. What else am I doing? If you don't get stunned. But you may have some of that free items from the blue chests. You know, grab those free items. Temporary items in the zone, or you know, just spend. I think high pots are like 2k, so just load up on a few high pots, and that should be enough to get you through like a tough stint. But it seems like Warrior's definitely a solid contender, right? So far, it's Pup would be the easiest, followed by Paladin. We'll give Dancer a shot. So it seems like Warrior can be done with a little bit of struggle. And then, I'm assuming if Warrior can do it, Dancer's going to be able to do it even easier, because you have Haste Samba, you have access to higher tiered cures, and then you can do the same thing, build TP beforehand, So you're at 3k. That way you have a reserve of TP. We're at 4%, and then bring some high pots and stuff. Let's see. So 3%. Oh, Lord. Other than that, you just jam yourself in these tree roots. I'm waiting. This is going to be close, man. So yeah, keep Defender up full time. It protects you during those long stints of petrification. And I didn't really notice too big of a difference in my DPS when when I didn't have it. Okay, this may be trouble, because look, we're at 200 hit points. Okay, pal. All right, buddy. 2%. And I'm petrified for 15 seconds. You son of a bitch. Are we gonna do it? So I did have to drink a potion. I don't think Dancer Mage would be any better. I mean Warrior Mage. I mean, maybe if you came /Red Mage, you could potentially put dots on it. I'm curious to see how effective those dots are. He's at 2%. Would you die already? Come on, buddy. 1%. Here we go. And we're going to get another cure in there. Don't calcify claw me, you son of a bitch. Okay, 1%. 0.5%. Is he going to die? Okay, we're at 100 hit points. There we go. All right. Easiest fight of my life. Leon, can I fight trusts? No, sir. You cannot. Nope. No trusts. Okay. All right, we're going to switch over. Let's try Dancer. Go dancing to that. Alrighty, gentlemen. We're on Dancer Warrior this round. So let's see what she got. I'm going to assume that we're going to have no problem at all. And then if this is done, Ninja's going to be a cakewalk as well. Let's get some hate here. I did store TP all the way up to 3,000. Andre. There we go. And then we're going to cram ourselves in this tree hole. And so, let's see how it goes. So I am eating the defensive food. I'm going to put haste Samba up. Alright, I'm stunned. Get on this tree, buddy. And we're just going to cure ourselves, so get out of the way, pal. Here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, get petrified, buddy. Okay, I'm stuck on the tree. I can't move. All right, maybe we won't be able to do it on Dancer. Dancer just don't have the tough. He ain't that tough. He ain't tough enough. I'm stuck. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm ready. There we go. Big cures. So we'll have to see how... can I push up any further? Am I stuck on the tree? What the? What in the what? I can't push up any further? Okay, then. What the... Pit maneuver. Is this NASCAR? He going around the left. The stun move is pretty annoying, I will say. Out of range. I wonder if I can get him closer. Get over here. There, okay. Nice. Okie dokie. There we go. Helping! Thank you very much, sir! I'm doing a video, please. I'm doing a video on soloing. Thank you very much, signore. Okay, Back yourself up in the corner there. Okay, so I think it's going to be the same thing. We're just going to... I mean, I would assume it's going to get down to luck. Did I get hit by that? What? Get out of the way. Okay. No. Keep haste Samba up. As for gear, right, it is 50 cap. So if you can cram on or crap on, either one. The stunning! Any kind of 50 cap gear you can slap on. I've been running like my 75 stuff, so it's basically like I'm naked. But the Swift belt is 50. The wrap harness is 50. Running the Empress for the evasion. Any of the, I don't know, this. Oh, these are both level 30s. And then just some daggers. So I'm not super geared up for it, but like the Warrior and the Paladin. The Paladin might have had one piece of 50 gear. Warrior didn't have anything. And Pup you could fight naked as well. Naked! And I'm going to get this guy out of here so we don't accidentally win. Okay, so I'm going to take him back to... He can chill by the home point. What? Yes. So it does look like my TP, you know, if you store TP ahead of time. We have plenty. That way you can prepare for calcifying claw. Okay, so I'm going to rest here. Yep. And then, okay. Well, I mean, Dancer doesn't have the defense. I am eating defensive food, but it doesn't have the defense of Paladin or Warrior, so I'm getting hit a little bit harder. Yeah. Normally I was getting hit between like 30 and 50 on those other two jobs, and on this one I'm getting hit for 60s. And my evasion really isn't kicking in too much, so I'm not getting a whole lot of benefit from stacking evasion gear. I'm gonna say Thief might be a rough choice. Dancing. Okay, big heals on me. Let's keep haste Samba up. So my TP is going down over time. I didn't get any additional... I did open a few chests, temporary chests, but they didn't have any healing items. Oh no, I couldn't get the heal off. Buddy, what are you doing? Hey, what do you got right there? I got some chili, buddy. Look at this chili right there. Nice. Eating chili in this bowl. Okay. Oh God. Dancer may be a no-go. Even with defensive food, it's pretty rough business. So you are capped on your damage output. So it seems like the play here is going to be slow and steady, right? Something that has the ability for sustain and high defense. I don't even know if it's worth running. Like, you're stunned, so the moves are stunning you like every 5 seconds. So I'm not getting a lot of benefit from like a Samba. I might just stop the Samba usage. I'm heading for 10. Okay, then. I did sub warrior, so technically I guess I could use... I wanted the double attack for extra TP gain, but I mean, technically I could use defender. What does my damage go down to, like 5 a hit? I just want to see. So I'm hitting between 10 and 15 a dagger. 11. So that didn't really change a whole lot. My defense... it did improve my survivability. Okay, so you may consider using defender. Go dancer warrior, use defender. I'm hitting for about the same. So it doesn't really change my output damage that much, but it is reducing my damage taken quite considerably. That the one was 30, that was 25. So I'm taking about half damage now. It is a range though, and yeah, my output's not really changed a whole lot. Okay, I think that's gonna be the call, boys. Run defender, and then cure yourself. Kill yourself? No, cure. You can do either one. Chili, what are you doing? That's a lot of meat. Uh-oh, I'm dying. Alright, let's fast forward the video. Nobody just wants to watch this for 30 minutes. All of the soloing seems like it takes between 20 and 30 minutes. So it's going to be a war of attrition. So you may consider if there's people wanting... I don't want to hold up the line here. People trying to get this monkey done. But, okay, we're going to make a video edit, and I'll see you when it's almost dead. Hiya! Alrighty, fellas, we're down to the final 4%. Oh my god, my protect and shell war. I've been doing this for like 35 minutes. So, I'm gonna say the strategy for this guy is any job that has really high defense and a good degree of self-sustain, because that's all you gotta do. Since there's a damage cap of 50, you really can't zerg it, so you just have to outlast. You know, the big cures from Dancer are nice. Basically any job that you could stack Defender into and can cure itself. So I would imagine Blue Mage Warrior would be good. If I had to do like an order, right? Obviously Puppet Master is definitely the easiest. Throw the pup tank at it and go AFK. Paladin was super easy since you had both MP to cure yourself as well as TP from the Dancer sub. Dancer is going to be like 3rd place. It takes a while to kill, but you have big cures, so you can, you know, heal yourself after Calcifying Claw, you know, locks you down for 30 seconds. And, you know, stack defensive food and then Defender. Warrior was rough. You're going to need some temporary items, extra defense, and then some high potions. So you could also maybe like throw a TP wing in there. I mean, that's only good. You can only use that like once every hour, but if you're trying to clutch up, could be worth it. And we're at 1%, and I brought Medkit back because I'm tired of doing this bullshit, so we're gonna get the win here, and we're gonna call her good. So let's see. So yeah, you guys try some different jobs. Let me know what works for you. But that was it for the video, boys. Give it a like and a thumbs up and a stuff, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, and we're gonna get out of here. Okay, I'll see you later.